companion, I failed the test again, just because I totally missed the other page of the test. This week I spent in the library was waste just because of this silly mistake.
Hey Martin, what's up? You look a little bit upset. Maybe it's not just because of your grade, but also because of your posture.
How does this relate to my unconsciousness?
We were always told to maintain a good posture. But what exactly a good posture, and how do they benefit us? To make it simple, posture is the body's position in space. By using different sensory systems, our body will select the appropriate muscle group to maintain support of the body. Although there isn't a universal agreement for good postures, some postures are certainly not that good for your health. For example, this one, that one, and this one for sure. In general, a bad posture happens when the spine is stationed in an unusual way. But why does it matter anyway? You might think as long as I'm sitting comfortably, it's not a big deal to sit in a bad posture. But is that really the case? Studies have shown that sitting in a bad posture might reduce one's attention span.
When your body is put in a poor position, blood vessels will be compressed and blood flow will be reduced, which means less blood flow to the brain and less oxygen supply for neural activities, including sustaining your attention.
However, a theory can never be convincing without proof from an experiment. So, here is what we did to give the theory a test.
First, we split 12 volunteers, ages from 18 to 23 into 3 groups. Group A sat straight in the most classic way. Group B slouched. And Group C rested their heads on the desk, like what students like to do during the exam. Everyone listened to the same newspaper audio and did the same 8-question task afterward. Half of the tasks are quite straightforward. We serve as a baseline to measure participants' general attention, while the other half are harder ones that require careful attention to the audio, making the task result more sensitive to the effects of postures on the participants' attentions. At the end, we compare the result between the 3 groups to see if different postures really made a difference.
Just as we anticipated, Group A who sat straight came out on top of the high score, while Group C who rested their head on the table scored the lowest. On average, Group A performed better as well, with an average of 6 points compared to just 4 for Groups B and C.
Still, there are some possible errors that should not be overlooked. For example, one of our volunteers studies English literature, which may give him an advantage in the task. In addition, the listening task did not account for the participants' mood and mental states, making the test results not solely based on the effects of posture on attention.
It seems that good posture did really help the participant to perform better in these attention-demanding tasks. But is that the only benefit posture could offer? Are there any outcomes that is conducive to us?
You look a little bit unhappy. Maybe it's not just because of your grade, but also because of your posture. My posture again.
Studies have indicated that poor posture may reduce the nutrition and stimulation provided to the brain. But why?
According to Dr. Roger Sperry's research, the action of the spine generates 90% of the nutrition and stimulation to the brain, which is being used to maintain the body's position with gravity. So, when the spine is misplaced, the brain requires more energy to maintain a position, leading to a decrease in energy and therefore a bad mood.
Looking back at the interview with the 3 groups, the group who sat straight are generally showing higher incentives to the test. This is indicated that by their application of common sense to the test, even when they fail to obtain the answer from the audio. On the other hand, groups that slouched and had their heads down appeared to show less interest toward the test. Some of them even claimed that the test was quite boring and almost had them falling asleep. It seems that a better sitting position did in fact engage the participant more. So next time when you feeling stressed and down, maybe you should try fixing your posture. After all, we haven't yet dived into the real terrifying consequences of bad posture.
There's more?
The impact of bad posture in the long term goes far beyond than just attention and emotion. Bad postures over time were associated with a large variety of health problems, and that's because when you are holding a bad posture, some muscles and joints are being overused, which leads to inflammation and the development of pain and swelling. Muscles that were less used will lose their strength and function over time, creating round shoulders. Also, since the spine is frequently being misplaced, it will gradually migrate to a new position, leading to spine dysfunction. Furthermore, compression of the body squeezes organs, resulting in the development of a pot belly.
These were horrible.
Yeah, exactly. So next time, remember before you slouch or put your head on the table, think about how your attention span, emotions, and body will be harmed. So sit up straight, and the good posture will do the magic for you.